Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce myself. My name is Refa Rahmaddiansyah from Faculty of Medicine, Andalas University, Indonesia. In this good occasion, I would like to present you an innovative idea entitled ABACA Educational Board Game as a health promotive media about Helminthiasis for elementary school students. The third point of SDGs, good health and well-being, also includes the effort to end and combat the tropical diseases such as neglected as a current national and also the global strategic indicators, including the problem of intestinal worms. Worms infection are one of the infectious diseases that have become a serious problem in the health sector. Based on data from World Health Organization, about 1.5 billion people, or 24% of the world's population, are infected. Indonesia is the third place with the most cases of intestinal worms after India and Nigeria of the world. Elementary school age children are the biggest target. A total of 37 million children of elementary school age and 13 million children of preschool age suffers from the intestinal worms or helminthiasis. This contributes greatly to the health condition and development of children because of its effect that causes chronic disability throughout the childhood and adolescence. During this period, the child growth is stunted, causing intellectual and cognitive deficit and damage to the certain target organs such as the brain, liver, and also the urinary tract. The decline in the quality of life of patients and their close relationship with social issues are the driving factors for various parties to seek immediate solution. Children under the age of 10 are a particularly vulnerable population than adults. This is related to their physical and behavioral factors. Generally, children infected with soil-transmitted helminth have no symptoms, but the infection in children affects intake, digestion, absorption, and also the food metabolism that causes nutritional deficiencies as well as blood loss, which results in decreased body's resistance and can cause their growth and development disorders as well as the children's cognitive. Various efforts have been made, but the widespread use of drug will reduce the effectiveness and cause the resistance. In addition to the curative efforts, the promotive and preventive efforts in overcoming the helminthiasis are also encouraged. Health education strategies are proven to reduce the cost of deworming treatment, effectively increase of the level of overall health knowledge and acceptance of deworming intervention in the community. One of them uses the board game media. This paper was compiled using a systematic literature review method by sorting and synthesizing articles related to the keywords. The types of worms that commonly infect include the Ascaris lombicroides, Necator americanus, and Ankylostoma duodenale, Trichuris trichiura, and Strongyloides stercoralis, which became known as soil-transmitted helminth. Transmission through the object contained with worm eggs. Other factors such as education level, the knowledge, socioeconomics are also considered influential. Laboratory examinations through feces and anal swabs is the gold standard, and eggs and worms can be found. Games are interesting and useful learning media that can bring joy to learning, stimulate the brain, and also increase the knowledge and self-confidence, especially for the children. Games are effective because the memory absorption reaches 96%, which is correlated with cognitive improvement and student interpersonal interaction. This media is considered more effective than lectures and notes, so that it is used for various purposes in education. The word ABACA is acronym for Ayo Basmi Cacingan, which is used as the slogan and the main mission of this game. The ABACA game consists of 16 boxes containing information about the helminthiasis, including self-hygiene, immunity, nutrition, and also the worm infection. The design of the board game combines the text, image, and colors that will more attractive and in accordance with the target population, that is elementary school students. The equipment needed in ABACA board game uses a design with the theme of tourism and also Indonesian culture. The cards and also the opportunity cards contain question and also orders about worms and also special missions that players must be carried out. The implementation stage starts from the preparation, implementation, and also monitoring evaluation stages with the mitras like we can see in the screen. The implementation of health education using the ABACA board game media carried out by students that can monitor by the teachers guided by the health workers and also the cadets who have been given training as well as researchers as the data collectors and processors. This activity is used as a property in worming education activities for elementary school students grades 3 until 6 according to the inclusion and also the exclusion criteria. Intervention are also integrated with research related to the effect of education using the media on knowledge about about helminthiasis and the level of acceptance of the target population so that it can be a reference in evaluating the board game development and formulating programs and policies in related sectors later. The final result in intervention activities in school is the level of student knowledge of helminthiasis in the form of pre and also the post-intervention data. The board game innovation has the potential as a medium for health education about the intestinal wounds in elementary school students in Indonesia as a promotive and preventive medium in improving a health status. The implementation phase includes the preparation, implementation, and also the monitoring evaluation. Ideas can be developed, implemented, and further evaluated in a wider scope and a larger population, considering the problem of helminthiasis is a health problem with a high prevalence and causes severity in children. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the references that we used in making this study. Thank you very much for the attention, and so sorry for all of my mistakes. That's all for all of our ideas. Hope that you can interest and it can be solution to solve the problem. Stop the transmission, treat the disease. ABACA, ayo basmi cacingan.